Welcome back to another video. Sitting with me today in my studio. I have a little room at home where I do all my upcycling and run my reworked design business. I wanted to do a video touching on some of the feedback that you guys gave me. So this one's going to be a little bit of a theme, how to elevate your everyday outfits, things that I've learned through this process, through answering the questions that you guys had. I kicked off this year with a plan to document and plan my weekly outfits, taking time at the start of the week for an hour or two and thinking about what I want to wear, shopping my closet, and planning a week of looks. 7 looks for 7 days. I'd become frustrated with time wasting, feeling like my closet was lacking when I definitely know it's not. And so this is a means to an end to wear the things I don't wear enough, to appreciate my closet, fall back in love with it, and to have the feeling more often that I feel great in the things that I wear. I'm almost 4 weeks in and it's going really well. I do absolutely think that the answer to elevating your everyday outfits is planning. People say it all the time. When you see someone looking effortless, it's not that no effort's gone into it. A lot of effort goes into looking effortless. The questions that I wanted to touch on, number one was my process. So what is my process to planning these outfits? You then asked what's working and what's not. And then someone asked, or I think 2 people asked, what bags do I use? Or that they'd like to see me style bags with my outfits. Got an interesting take on bags, I think, and I'll pop that at the end. Let's get into the process. I want to make use of things that I don't wear all the time. Number one is generally picking a theme. I've done cold weather outfits. I knew it was going to be freezing, so I based my outfits around long black coats, my warmest pieces. Then got bored of that. So the next week, the theme was getting more use out of lighter outerwear, blazers, jackets, that kind of thing. Just last week, I did skirts. This week is totally different. I'm doing something which I've not done for a while, and that's styling from Pinterest looks. I have a love-hate relationship with Pinterest. I love a good Pinterest board, but I find it quite difficult. I was finding it quite difficult looking at my board the night before or the morning of trying to get ready. It kind of would throw me off if I didn't have the right thing, then I would think I needed to buy something. So it's kind of tricky territory. So now I use Pinterest more for an energy or a mood. And what was jumping out at me is this idea of relaxed tailoring. I wanted the mood of relaxed suiting, styling the energy of them, not necessarily the pieces. And if you do that, I think it works quite well. So that's what's first, picking a theme, a story, a mood, or just the pieces that you want to make use out of. Following that, absolutely necessary to look at the weather. So I'm looking at the weather. How heavy am I going to make these outfits? How much layering do I need? What kind of shoes do I need? And then I'm just building out the outfits with the weather front of mind. Is it going to be raining? Is it going to be freezing? Might I be slipping around the train station? Do I want to wear a rubber sole? And then I'm just pairing them with the original items that I put on the rail. So just building out outfits and having a bit of a play. At this stage, I'll try everything on. Popping everything on my body, looking in the mirror, and then I will tweak if I need to. And at this stage, I add accessories. I do sunnies, I do beanies, I do scarves, I do jewelry, add things I know that the look might need. A fresh pop of color. If it's all black and it needs a little bit of a lift, I'll add that in. That's basically it. Decide on a theme or a mood, or pull the pieces, you know, shop your closet for the things that you're not wearing as much that you want to get use out of. Pop those on a rail, check the weather, and then build out your outfits according to that. Try everything on, see that it's all working, and then accessorize. There's not that much to it. Moving on to things I am learning. Monday's outfit, it was such a success. It was a success because I planned it. It was a very stormy day. I needed to go out and run some errands. So hop on the train, walking around town, doing some thrifting, picking some stuff up, in and out. Because I looked at the weather, pre-planned the outfit, I was totally weatherproof. Bucket hat on, nylon jacket. This is a nylon jacket that's got shoulder pads in it. It's kind of the shape of a blazer and I absolutely love it. Had a weatherproof bag, leather boots, but they do have a rubber sole that I added onto them, and then a fabulous pair of jeans. Just a seamless look. It was exactly what I needed to get the job done. Now, if I hadn't looked at the weather, I hadn't planned my outfit, I would have woken up that morning with a different idea in mind and probably thrown myself off and then put something not so great together because I was anticipating something different. I'm just really loving that I'm not having that dilemma anymore in the morning. The accessories are really working. I'm having so much fun accessorizing for winter, utilizing more of my wardrobe, but then staying warm by accessorizing my extremities. It's just been the best, just adding so much interest instead of seeing them as, oh, it's cold, I've got to wear a beanie, or oh, I'm going to be cold. I'm going like, ooh, I'm gonna be cold. Maybe I should throw on an extra scarf. Maybe I should wrap up my head. It's been quite exciting using accessories to update an outfit, but also for practical reasons for the weather. What else did I say? Ooh, I had some issues last week. Remember I said I wasn't sure about the proportions of the red bomber and the shirt and the skirt outfit? Well, I didn't end up wearing it. Basically, this was like the first day of stormy weather, and so I just thought, do I want to be wearing a denim skirt that's got a little fishtail at the end if it's going to pour down with rain? I thought, no. I swapped the jacket from another outfit, the voluminous little crop bomber, and then I just put on a pair of jeans. So I still wore my shirt, which I was glad. I definitely wanted to get into wearing more shirts that week. It turned into a fairly basic outfit. Because of the weather, I just felt I needed to have jeans and a jacket and be done. Then I had another realization. Some skirts maybe aren't for winter. When I wore the black straight skirt, which I was going to wear with the crop nylon bomber, I ended up wearing that with a black wool blazer. I wore it with a pair of heat tech tights because I was worried it was going to be too cold. The tights were so uncomfortable, and being that the skirt was straight and quite stiff denim, I just felt rigid and the tights were falling down, and then I'd pull the tights up, but then the skirt sits quite tight over my hips, so then it would ride up and then I need to pull it down, and then that would pull the tights down. So I kind of thought I'm going to reserve that one for when I wear a long boot and don't need to wear tights, or it's just going to be kind of relegated to a summer skirt and stay there in that season. There's nothing more I hate than being uncomfortable. Okay, let's get on to bags. This is something I'm not that passionate about. I don't really have a love for handbags. I think I'm a shoe person. Yeah, that's where my love lies, as my favorite thing in a wardrobe, I guess. So I don't place much value on bags and what they can do for an outfit. I do think a bag can ruin an outfit, and generally that's something with a logo on it. Controversial opinion maybe. I just think it says something about you, a big old logo on the bag. And so I've never been inclined to, you know, save up, find one in a deal on the secondhand market. I just don't like logo bags. I've managed to find some pretty good bag alternatives, minimal, and I have them basically in two colors, a black or a cream. I have one colored bag I'll show you. Kind of have divided them into sections as to what I use them for. So work bags, obviously we've got to be super practical. I think my number one is this guy. It's just like a black nylon bag. It's got leather detailing, leather straps. It's that great throw everything in and go bag. It's weatherproof because it's nylon. The logo, while it is on there, it is plain black, so I don't mind it that much. I just love this one for practical everyday workwear. This is another one. To be honest, I use it more in the summer because it's open in the top and it's just, you know, that bucket bag vibe, feels more summery. But it's great crossbody. It also has these fun straps that you can kind of loop around each other, so you can have it like over your arm like that, or just carry it as a handbag. So it does some things. You'll see a theme here with my bags. I like bags that do things that you can change and that are functional. Kind of the same way I feel about my shirt design. I like things that you can wear in multiple ways. Got this one secondhand. Fabulous quality, fabulous bag. This is another everyday bag, but in a lighter color. Sometimes you do just need a light bag if you have an all black outfit. And this one's cool as well. It's got these like multi-way straps, so you can wear it as a shoulder bag. It can be a crossbody bag. It's got quite a few ways to do the strap. And again, teeny tiny logo. That is what we love. If I'm not going to work and I'm just going out for the day, I do love a crossbody. So just a plain leather black crossbody bag can fit quite a lot in this baby. Sometimes I use this for work as well if I'm not carrying my iPad. This one's nylon. Have had it for years and years. It's just functional. Do you know what I mean? It's just functional. If it's raining, casual day, put a camera in here, I can fit quite a bunch in here, and it feels secure on the body. Another great little everyday bag. I don't use this one as much because it's got, I feel like the silver hardware is quite a lot. And so yeah, there's a lot going on with this one. It's a crossbody bag, but what I love about it is you can wear it as a clutch. So if you take the strap off and you have this just like under your arm, it's a really great evening bag if you need it to. Also, it does that. So you can have it as a little carry bag as well. Are you seeing a theme here? I like a multi-way strap. So those are my 3 everyday bags. Evening bags. These are not evening bags, but I guess if I'm not going out for a whole day, just going out for a quick lunch or going to meet a friend for a drink and I haven't been at work, if I have the opportunity to take a smaller bag, I will. This very rarely happens, so these do not get a lot of use, but I try when I can. Basic black, gorgeous, very simple. And again, we can, how does this go? So yeah, the strap can just kind of go into a little knot like that, which I love. This is the same brand as the black bag and I got them from the same place, Curate and Rotate. A great place to get pre-loved, amazing things. So there you go, cute little black shoulder bag. I also got this one pre-loved. I love this very heavy closure, feels quite substantial, and I just love the sleek design of it. I love the hardware, I love the thick strap. I love this one as my lighter option if I need it. And then my only colourful bag, and a very mini one, is this little guy. Crossbody. Again, you can add this little strap, so you could clip the crossbody strap off and just carry this around on your shoulder or in your hand if you want it to be a bit jazzy. I'll be honest, I've never used this. I've used the bag for during the day, but I've never used the strap. But I like knowing that I could have it. Again, I got this secondhand. I love a secondhand bag, what can I say? I have a few other bags that I've collected from local designers, little pouchy thingies for going out. I never use them, it's just not my lifestyle. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this kind of roundup and the answers to your questions. As always, keep them coming. I think to kind of put this in a neat little nutshell, tie it up in a bow, the key to effortless everyday style is really in the planning. Putting some effort in allows you to know your style better and allows you not to freak out and feel like you don't have a good outfit on. Effortless style takes some effort, but if you can reduce that to a small amount of effort on one day, it really does have a huge payoff through the rest of the week. And then practicality. The weather is the weather and life is life. We find what works for us, what works for our lifestyles, and it's not about what anyone else is wearing or any new thing that they have. What works for you, what do you love, and what is easy for you to style, and that makes you feel like yourself and that functions for your day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next week for another week of outfits.